in the past. How long did the good Balosar last? Fell in with the bad crowd, needed some cash. Stole med supplies in his school stash. Sold him off to the spice Lord had low. In the lower levels where few dare go. Knocked out his teacher when he got called out. Now hear all the scum of the undercity shout. Want some spice, want some stim? You just gotta call on him. Call Sleazebaggano, Elan Sleazebaggano. When you gotta get your kick from the finest pure Deathsticks. Call Sleazebaggano, Elan Sleazebaggano. Being a Balosar, you know it has its perks. Deathsticks don't shorten his life like them other jerks. He dips into his supply with a natural immunity. It says he's a respected member of the business community. One night at the Outlander Club, he bumped into Kenobi. Tried to sell him some Deathsticks insistently. Said Sleazebaggano should go home and rethink his life. But his addiction cut deep like a vibro knife. I want some spice, want some stim. You just gotta call on him. Call Sleazebaggano, Elan Sleazebaggano. When you gotta get your kick from the finest pure Deathsticks. Call Sleazebaggano, Elan Sleazebaggano. Woo! 3 years later, Boba Fett needed a ride to meet with Hat Low, and Sleazebaggano did provide. He tried to sell the bounty hunter some smooth dust. Though we turned him down the night, wasn't all a bust. Cruising through the undercity, saw some Dathomir witches. Leaned out his window, shouted, "What's up, bitches?" The witches gave Sleazebaggano an icy glare. He probably dashed a basketball there. Want some spice, want some stim? You just gotta call on him. Call Sleazebaggano, Elan Sleazebaggano. When you gotta get your kick from the finest pure Deathsticks. Call Sleazebaggano, Elan Sleazebaggano. So Boba, a savor dart he managed to acquire. Told Boba not to worry about who was his supplier. Said, hey, put in a good word to Jabba, would you? Dropped a card saying, when only the best and slimiest will do. Boba